Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL Star. Today I gonna discuss about FPL new information part 1 for game week 4. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. Now move on to the Arsenal defense, and if you look at the Arsenal defense here, White, Gabriel, and Saliba are totally need for Arsenal. But in left back position, there is rotation risk for Zinchenko and Timber. And if you look at the Arsenal defense attacking ability here, Gabriel is the favorite. His expected goal per 90 is 0.04 and expected assist per 90 is 0.11, which is higher than White. But if you look at the price, White price is zero point 0.5 million higher than Gabriel. So I prefer Gabriel from Arsenal defense. And if you look at the second option here, it's Saliba. His price is 6 million. He's not attacking, but his price is zero point 0.5 million less than White. And if you look at the White in this season, he's not looking attacking like the previous season. So that's a concerning thing. But still, his minute per 90 is sure. So that's why I think White in the third rank, and in fourth and fifth rank there is Timber and Zinchenko because their minute are not secured. And if you look at the minute per match for Timber is 63 and for Zinchenko is 38, and that's why I put Timber ahead of Zinchenko. And if you look at the fixture for Arsenal in game week 4, they have got Tottenham away. In game week 5, they have got Manchester City away. So I don't think they will maintain clean sheet in these two. And then after that, Leicester home and Southampton home is good for Arsenal defense. Now move on to the Arsenal attack, and this season Harvard looks to be nailed in the center forward position. And if you look at the Arsenal best asset in attacking sense, then I think Saka is the best, and Odegaard this season looking less effective. And if you look at the Martinelli and Trossard, they are rotating in the left wing, so that's not ideal for your team. New signing Sterling still not ready to make his debut, so I think if you want to go for an Arsenal attack, you should go for Saka because his expected goal per 90 is 0.61 and expected assist per 90 is 0.38, which is quite good. And if his shot per 90 is 3.45, this means he takes a lot of shots. So that's why I put him in the rank first position, and he is also the penalty taker for Arsenal. Then in second position, I put Havertz because his minute is this season totally secure. I don't think Gabriel Jesus will challenge Havertz minutes this season. And if you look at his attacking ability, is quite similar like Saka. But if you look at his expected assists per 90, it's 0.25, which is less than Saka, and that's why I put him in the second position. And you know that in FPL, when a midfielder score goal, he get 5 points, but when a forward score goal, he got 4 points, and that's why I put Saka ahead of Havertz, and also Saka is the penalty taker. In third position, I put Odegaard. His minute looks to be secured, but this season he's less effective. He's not quite attacking. His expected goal per 90 is 0.28, and expected assist per 90 is 0.20, which is not quite good, and that's why I put him in the third position. And in fourth position is Martinelli. His minute is not secured. His minute per match in past 3 game week is 58, which is not good, and that's why I put him in the fourth. And then Trossard in past 3 matches minute per match is 30, which is quite low, and that's why I put him in the rank fifth position. And if you look at the Arsenal fixture in attacking sense, Tottenham away is not a bad fixture for Arsenal because against Tottenham, I think Saka or Havertz can obviously score goal. It might be a high scoring match. Then in game week 5, they have got Manchester City away, and I think that is the hard fixture for Arsenal attack. And in game week 6 and 7, they have got Leicester home and Southampton home. So I think in these two match, Arsenal player can get multiple return. Now look at the Manchester City defense. In first 3 games, there is no rotation in Manchester City defense, but I think after international break, preseason will be in, and there will be rotation in Manchester City defense. But if you look at the Manchester City defense, most standard option right now is Rico Lewis. He is quite playing quite attacking, even in the attacking midfield position, which is quite nice for a Manchester City defender because Manchester City create a lot of chance. So I think Rico Lewis will give you return in near future. And if you look at the past game, he already provide one assist. And I think this season Rico Lewis will get more minute because he's playing well, and also Walker getting old. So that's a positive thing for Rico Lewis. And if you look at the other Manchester City defender here, Bardiol is now playing as a left center back. He's not quite attacking like the previous season. So that's a concerning thing about Bardiol. And if you look at my ranking for Manchester City defense, I put Rico Lewis in the number 1 position because he has got the attacking ability and his price is just 4.6 million. but his minute is not long term secure, so that's a concerning thing. But I still prefer Rico Lewis. In second position, I put Bardiol. His price is 6 million. But if Kyle Walker started for Manchester City, then I think Bardiol will be attacking, and that's why I put him in the ranked second position. And in third position, I put Ruben Diaz because he is quite a sure starter for Manchester City defense. But under Pep Guardiola, no player is secured. So there is always a concern for Manchester City defense. But I think still Ruben Diaz is a great option for Manchester City, and his attacking ability is higher than Akanji, and that's why I put him in the third and Akanji in the fourth position. Now, if you look at the fixture from Game Week 4 from Manchester City, in defensive wise, in Game Week 4 they have got Brentford home, and I think in this match Manchester City has got the ability to maintain the clean sheet, but there is Mbinu there, so there might be no clean sheet for Manchester City. Then Arsenal home is a tricky run of fixture for Manchester City, so I don't expect clean sheet here. In Game Week 6 they have got Newcastle away. In previous season this match is low scoring, so there might be clean sheet for Manchester City, and in Game Week 7, they have got Fulham home, and I think these fixture Manchester City can maintain clean sheet. Now move on to the Manchester City attack, and if you look at the Manchester City attack, there is one man, and it's Erling Haaland, and he is explosive in past three game week. He already scored 7 goals, and his expected goal per 90 is 1.27, and expected assist per 90 is 0.14. This means he's scoring goal, and I think when Haaland score goal, he's a very good FPL asset. And if you look at the Manchester City other attacker, then I think you should go for a midfielder, and it's KDB, and he's quite creative like the previous season. Kevin De Bruyne playing well for Manchester City create a lot of chance for Haaland, so he might be a good option, and that's why I put him in the second rank. And if you look at the other Manchester City attacker, there is Joko who dribbles very well, but he lacks the killing instinct in front of the goal, and he often playing the wide, so he don't getting the chance to shoot in the goal, and that's a concerning thing. And if you look at his expected goal per 90 is 0.08, which is not also good, and expected assist per 90 is 0.34. He is playing in the either in the left wing or right wing. He is starting, but I don't think he's a very good FPL asset, and that's why I put him in the rank 5. And if you look at the third position here, I put Foden. In first match he started, but for 38 minutes. Then in second and third match he missed 2 matches because of his illness, but I think after international break he will start, and he most probably start in the right wing position. And when Foden start, he usually score goal, and that's why I put him in the third. And if you look at the Bernardo Silva on the other hand, he's playing as in the center position, and he's playing as a number 8 box to box midfielder, and his minute totally looks to be secured. But Manchester City, there is no secured minute, I think. Pep Guardiola rotate their defense and attack a lot. So Bernardo Silva minutes is not totally secure, but playing in the center is a quite attacking for Manchester City is quite good. And if you look at his expected goal per 90 is 0.16, which is not good, but expected assist per 90 is 0.50. This means Bernardo Silva creates few chance like Kevin De Bruyne, and that's why I put him in the fourth rank. And then at last I put Doko because I don't think he's a very good FPL asset. He will pass the eye test, but he's not a good FPL asset. And if you look at the other Manchester City attacker, Sevinho might be an option in the near future if he fit, but at present he's not fit. And if you look at the Manchester City fixture in the attacking wise, in Game Week 4 they have got Brentford home. I think in this match Manchester City can score multiple return, but in Game Week 5 they have got Arsenal home, and in Game Week 6 got Newcastle away. I am not expecting too much return in these two game week. And in Game Week 7 they have got also a home fixture against Fulham, so I think in this match Manchester City will get multiple return from their attacking ability. Now I will move on to the Brighton, and if you look at the Brighton, I think their best FPL asset is Mitoma. He is playing quite attacking, and he is quite exciting to watch. He will pass your eye test. In first team match, he already scored 1 goal and provide 1 assist. His goal XG per 90 is 0.40, and expected assist per 90 is 0.35, which is quite good. His minute is totally secured. In first team match, he played for 90 minutes, so that's why I put him in the rank 1. In the rank 2 position, I put Welbeck. His expected goal per 90 is 0.49, which is higher than Joe Pedro and Mitoma, and that's a positive thing for Welbeck. But one positive thing about Joe Pedro, on the other hand, he's the penalty taker for Brighton, but I don't expect him to start in Game Week 4 because he is now international duty for Brazil, and that's why I put Welbeck ahead of Joe Pedro. In the fourth position, I put a Brighton defender, and it's Dunk. His minute looks to be secured, and in first match he played 86 minute per match, which is quite good. And I think if you look at the dunk, he's a quite reliable option. But if you want to go for a Brighton defender quite explosive, then you should go for Estopinian because he is explosive. And in fifth position, I put Minte from Brighton. He is starting in the right wing position. He's quite cheap, just 5.5 million, but his finishing is not up to the mark. So if you want to go for an explosive Brighton attacker, you should go for Wilbeck because he can get you the mega hole. And if you want to go for a player who is got secure minute, then go for Joe Pedro, and he also got the penalty. And if you want to go for a Brighton defender who has got explosive attacking ability, then go for Estopinian. And if you look at the picture for Brighton for game week 4, it's Ipswich home, and game week 5 they have got Nottingham Forest home match, two home match, and I think in these two match Brighton will score goal and they can even maintain clean sheet. In game week 6 they have got Chelsea away. Chelsea not a very good defensive side, so I expect Brighton to do well, but I don't expect Brighton to maintain clean sheet in game week 6 because Chelsea attackingly are good team. In game week 7, it's Tottenham home, and I expect more goal in this match. So if you have a Brighton defender to play in game week 7, I don't think you should go for this. Now move on to the Tottenham, and if you want to go for a Tottenham player, then it should be Pedro Porro because he is playing very advanced in the right back position. His expected goal per 90 is 0.12 and expected assist per 90 is 0.13. He already scored one goal, so he should be your first choice. The second choice should be Son because he is quite explosive when he play as a number 9, but when he in the left wing, he is not as bright as the previous season. His expected goal per 90 is 0.28, but he already scored two goals. This means he is overperforming because Son is a very good clinical finisher. He always score goal. And in third position from Tottenham, I put Solanke because he is the first choice striker for Tottenham. And I think when he become fit, he will play for Tottenham in the center forward position, and Tottenham will create a lot of chance. So Solanke should be benefited from this. In rank 4 position is Madison. He is the creative force for Tottenham. And if you look at his expected assist per 90 is 0.42, key pass per 90 is 2.53, which is quite good. And he already provided two assists for Tottenham attack. So Madison will be the creative force, and when he get the assist, he will get the bonus point because of his creativeness. And I don't prefer Udogie from Tottenham on the other hand because he's not attacking at all. So you should pay 0.5 million extra and go for Pedro Porro instead. And if you look at the Tottenham fixture for game week 4 is Arsenal home, then in game week 5 Brentford home, in game week 6 Manchester United away, in game week 7 Brighton away. I don't expect clean sheet from this four fixture, but if you look at the attacking ability for Tottenham, I think in this four fixture they will score multiple goal. And against Manchester United in this match, I think Tottenham will score two or three goals. It's my prediction. So you should go for Tottenham attacker first, but Pedro Porro might be a good option also. Now I will move on to the last team here, and it is from Manchester United. And from Manchester United, I think except Fernandes, there is no FPL option offensively, but I will still discuss them. And at present, I am not totally confident about Manchester United attacking list, so I don't prefer any Manchester United attacker, but they might be a good option in near future. And if they played well in near future, then I think Fernandes should be the one you should go. His expected goal per 90 is 0.36 and expected assist per 90 is 0.21 in first three match, which is quite good. So I expect Fernandes to return in near future. Then I put a Manchester United defender and is Mazraoui. And if Manchester United can improve their defensive stand, then Mazraoui can be a good option, just 4.5 million. But at present, Manchester United defense are quite leaky. They concede three against Liverpool, which is not good. And that's why I put Mazraoui in the second. And in third position, it's Zargi. And I think he's the first choice striker for Manchester United. So when he start for Manchester United and Manchester United played well, I think he will get return. And his expected goal per 90 is 0.62, which is quite good. And he already scored one goal. And in the fourth position, I put Amad Diallo. He's a bargain option right now. He's just 5 million starting for Manchester United, but his minute is not totally secured. In the match against Liverpool, Garnacho started. So there is some risk of Amad Diallo minutes, but when he start, he might be a bargain player, just 5 million, a Manchester United attacker. And in fifth position, I put Rashford, he's not attacking at all. His expected goal per 90 is 0 and expected per 90 is 0.50, but he cannot return for his owner. And if you look at the Manchester United fixture in game week 4, they had got Southampton away. I think in this match, Manchester United can return and win this match. But after that, Crystal Palace away, Tottenham home, and Aston Villa away, I am not totally confident about Manchester United defensively or offensively. So you should avoid Manchester United right now. At last, I will tell you that there will be part 2 of this video, and in that video I will discuss about Crystal Palace, Brentford, Liverpool and Chelsea attack and also other defender or attackers. So if you want to get updated with this information, you need to subscribe FPL Start and don't forget to press the bell icon also, and that's all for today.